Guild Denied, made it into Guild Wars, and today I'm actually going to be giving you an inside look at how everything works. Guild Wars Clash of the Sins, I wish they would add like little barbarians of like Clash of Clans. And I know that the JP announcement may open up this feature beyond the exclusive 32 Club, which I think is amazing. And we kind of touched about it on the Boar Tavern podcast, which goes live weekly on Mondays at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time during in-game maintenance. So you can check out their channel, linked in the description below. Subscribe to them. I do kind of pilot that with our guild captain Daz and a guildmate Novich. So, quick overview, I really want to showcase how to set up and what features there are. So for any of the guilds who will go into it for the first time, as we did, can be prepared. This isn't like a hush-hush scenario where we can't give away any secrets, so I hope that you find it useful. Please like and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate your support. Speaking of support, before I begin, I wanted to answer a question in the comments from Beast. And he asked me, who is my favorite 7DS character? And this took me a long time because some awesome guilds have kind of proclaimed me as a Dairy Bay, which I find very suiting. And putting thought into this, honestly, I have so many favorites, one of them being, of course, Terrari. But if I had to pick one, it would be Estarossa, the commandment of love. Because his commandment is, those who stand before him with hatred in their hearts will be rendered powerless to harm or inflict damage on anyone else. And it's really reflected with his in-game skills, right? Where his commandment, he kind of taunts you. So in turn, he kind of takes all of the attacks while protecting his allies, and then he returns your hate like tenfold if you pimp him out. He also lowers your attack if you deal any damage, and I just really like him. He seems like such a softie, and definitely a useful character throughout the game. I mean, I'm using him in Guild Wars on my defense team at the moment. I know you can clear Tower of Trials with him, so I just really like his commandment, and I think they kind of built him really nicely for the game. Alrighty then, now we're gonna go to war. Let's fight some people. So firstly, once you qualify for Guild Wars, you'll see a timeline and coordinate with your guildmates to really meet these. You'll be going into 3 battles with 2 days prep and 2 days to attack in between. So do not forget to update your CC box, because any battles resulting in a tie, the winner will be declared on who has the higher CC. Then you'll be put into the brackets based on your knighthood points placement. So I'll be coming out with an Akumu video once the reset happens on Saturday. Each bracket has different rewards, so my Guild Denied is fighting in the Gold League this time around. So if we get first, yay, we're going to get 34 gems. And we'll get started. And you guys can check this out. I mean, this is in the forums, and it's already there. Then the first thing that you'll see basically in-game wise is you'll notice a cool icon change for your knighthood where it'll say Guild Wars. And we're going to just go ahead and go to our guilds. I'm so excited to see what it looks like, the interface. And I don't think that any feature in a free-to-play game should be hidden, so I'm excited for them to really open it up to more than top 32. And it's going to be ungeared. So, you know, you're not going to have a bunch of resources. And then let me just check in. I need that 1 gem, guys. I had to make some hard decisions to beef up some people on my defense team, so I'm down to like 93 gems. Oh, so sad, but I mean, it's worth it, right? Let me click that. There we go. Perfect. And here it is. So our first battle is going to be against Majin Zoku, so shout out to them. Here you can just go onto that little magnifying glass and you can read through the rules. So, you know, the objective is to capture all 30 of the enemy bases, which can tally up to 9,000 points. It's over 9,000! I wish they would give us that one extra point so I can just get that. But super easy. I mean, kind of really self-explanatory. It's just setting up and going through the features is really what I want to go through with everyone, because it was slightly confusing to me if you're going into this for the first time. So, tells you about all the magic buffs, which I'll go through in the video. And there we go, capture points. As I was telling you, the account combat class is what's going to determine the winner if there is a draw. Right, and then checking out the rewards, we're in that rank 3. We want competition. Well, no, we're not going to get rank 3. I'm so sorry. We're not even in the high bracket. That's like for, you know, Zenith, Simply Casual, Eden, and TICU. They'll fight for those. Yeah, so there we are. We're in the gold. Got a little bit of ahead of myself. Yeah, I'm glad we're not going against the high players and the whales. So let's check out the shop, because there are essence buffs that you can purchase from the shop. And at this shop, you need to purchase those to apply them to your defense teams. And this one right here is the Add Assault Team squad, which gives you leeway to add more characters to your attack teams. Since we all start with 4, having that last team is handy for any cleanup that's needed for any bases that we need to wipe out. So they're all color coordinated, but the Add Assault Team one has a different icon with 2 swords, so please buy those first, okay? So that way when we go into the interface later, we're going to go ahead and just unlock those slots so we have those extra 4 characters, meaning an extra team, so for 5 teams. But really choose which ones are best for your defense team setups. These are only for defense teams. They don't work to buff up your attack team, and you can't eat food on attack. So there you have it. Now we'll go into what those really were, because I'll go through that on my spreadsheet for you guys so you can see all the types of essence. I'm not going to click through all of them for you. I'll click through a few, you know, like Pierce if you're using Pierce team. But on my spreadsheet, you can see what percentage each buff will give you. All right? All right. So let's go and see that interface again. Perfect. So first guild, of course, we're going against Maj and Zoku. So hats off to them. May the RNG gods be ever in your favor. And I like to spy and see how many takedowns. And takedowns are honestly single heroes that they've killed in previous battles. I got super scared. I thought it was like, oh my gosh, this person took out 102 bases. But no, those are individual characters that they've killed off. So there we go. Shout out to their captain, Sun Titan, free to play. See you on the war grounds. Alright, let's go to the battlefield. So the battlefield is split up into 6 different clusters. Your guild captain is able to place individuals into them. All strategy on where you place your whales and less seasoned mates. Clearing each cluster team will give you the additional points, such as plus 500 or plus 600 or so, and so on. Captains are able to also put bonus points for certain clusters, which the enemy cannot see. Ideally, you want to put those with your strong units, so it's kind of harder for them to clear out all the villages for the bonus points. But you can be sneaky and place them where you see fit. All strategy. It's like a game of chess, as Seven, one of our guildmates. So before even attempting to set up your defense and attack teams, be ready with resources. And I find it super useful to put things on a spreadsheet to really get a big picture of where and what you need to work on, right? So in a perfect war, you want to have 5 defense teams. More defense teams means that the enemy will have to clear all of those to wipe out your village. Give them a harder time to do this. But if you can't, like come up with 5 teams, then focus on, say, 3 solid teams. Not everyone is on the same level here, so no judgment there. This is for fun, not a full-time job, and our lives don't depend on it. You know, we're not really going to war for real. So defense teams can have associations, whereas your attack teams cannot. So you cannot place an association on your defense team and plan to use them on your attack team too. So no double dipping on your characters there. And then, of course, taking advantage of the essence buffs, and you see those there, like the strength essence, HP essence, and what percentage that they give. It is recommended to build teams with the same color, like mono red teams. And, you know, or keep in mind, we also have like magic buffs, and I'll go over those later, that can be applied only to one base per cluster that can buff all of the same race units. So, you know, if your captain is planning on giving you that magic buff, then you would build your defense team, you know, around like all the same race units. Few teams to keep in mind is like top meta teams in PvP can be taken into account. But remember that your AI is playing defense, so buffing can be a little bit weird. For example, like Gother might not be the best for defense. I've had him like rank himself up when he has no cards, right? Or like Durari, you don't want to, or Derry, sorry. Someone has pointed out in my comments that I say her name wrong, but English is my second language, but yeah. So this is where you have to be creative in your teams with what units you have. 6 out of 6, fully awakened, super awakened, and with gear, right? On this note, like, you know, like Meliodas or Liz, they can be set on your defense team and attack team, taking advantage of like the shared gear sets, right? Say like Blue Demon Meliodas is in your defense Pierce team, which I have him, as you can see, and I'm using Lost Vein on the attacking team. So with 5 defense teams means that you need 20 units for association. So skim through, you know, your box and see which you have leveled 6 out of 6, awaken them 6 stars, and super awaken them if you can and you have the resources. And then I also put over here, it's just good to keep track of, is like, you know, bands will make them dance. Put costs on what gear you need to build and how much resources it's going to take to build them. For example, SSR 5-star costs 2.6 million gold. It needs 15 blue stones and 710 red stones. And then you want to UR them for optimization. So this really gives you kind of the big picture, and it's going to really help when we're setting up our teams as well, because we're going to be moving equipment all over the place. So, you know, have yourself some sort of organized chaos before going in. And now I'm going to show you the first team that I'm going to set up for my defense. So once you're all set up, then let's go. First, you'll see there's 2 tabs to set up the assault or attack teams and defense team. So we're going to set up our defense team first. So I'm going with a mono red team. So it's going to be Escanor, Red Liz, who is it? Tweegod, of course, and Arthur. And remember, please to put equipment on them. Okay, equipment can be interchangeable for defense and attack teams, just no duplicates. So we gave Daddy Escanor his UR equipment. And with changing so much equipment, that's why I like to have the spreadsheet that I showed you earlier, just to keep me on track. When I need to put them all back at the end of all of this. I'm not going to be able to remember everything. And it's going to be really hard to remember associations and placement. If you don't have some sort of organization to look at while doing this, it's very time consuming. And I'm just trying to just put all my characters in right now. And I use this tool. It's just easier, you know, to apply the color so I can find them easier. And then placement. What I want to talk about is placement is very important too for AI card usage. So I put Escanor first. because it will prioritize, the AI will prioritize the 2 right slot heroes cards first. Like if you've seen Seaton's video where he fought a team with like Marmaris, that person made the mistake of placing Marmaris on the right, and it kept using those cards that dealt no damage, and in turn you're ensuring the other team's win. So just make sure that those 2 right characters really matter. Gotta find my Twee God right here. He has his UR gear because of Guild Boss. So I'm gonna put them down. Where is he? Spread unit. And boom. So there we go. And I think I have to go back because I wanted to place the heroes first and the associations. And then I'm gonna go back and put on the equipment for them. There we go. And I have, where are you? Oh. I have a spreadsheet open and it's still confusing for me to look at, so. There we go. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna put my equipment on them. So Liz, she heals at the end of every turn, so I just put her there. Also, she's mono red, and because shout out to Goddess Liz for the UR equipment, I didn't have to build anything, so. There we go. And let's see here. Got this on. Just making sure. Putting Merlin's equipment on Arthur. I didn't build anything for him, so you know, you gotta work with what you have, right? I'm not a whale, you know, I'm mainly free to play, so once that's all done, you're gonna apply the essence buffs that we purchased from the shop. So right here, I'm gonna go ahead and just, for me, I'm gonna do all HP because I want to ensure that I go first, hopefully. Because I know some people have beefy CC already, but you can decide what works best for you, you know, whatever tickles your pickle and works with your team dynamic. Then lastly, we're gonna apply those to it, and then we're gonna go and save. Okay, so we're going to save now. So if you click Save Heroes Only, it will not save the equipment, right? You want to click Save All, and you know, I haven't set up my other teams yet, but you can look through them. You can check your saved teams just to compare the difference. That was before we even set up our first team, and then this is our team now. So if you do save only heroes, again, that's only going to save the hero info. It's not going to save the equipment. So you want to click save all, okay? So, and you know, you can check your save teams to compare the difference if you've upgraded like someone's equipment or alt during the prep time, and it hasn't locked out yet. So we're just going to go ahead and save. And we're going to go back and we're going to go ahead and check just to make sure that it saved everything. Okay. And then go ahead and set up the rest of your defense teams. That's it. We're almost ready to fight. And see, we have all the essence. Perfect. So don't forget, now we're going to go ahead and set up the attack. Since we bought the Assault Edition token at the shop, we're going to go ahead and unlock the last 4 units, okay? So we're just going to use those tokens. We're going to unlock those slots right there. And then we're going to select the characters. Now that we have all of these available, we're going to select your characters, and you can click the consecutive select, or if you don't, click on consecutive select. You're going to have to do each one individually and save them individually. I'll show you right here. See, you have to set it, and then you have to click on the next box, and then you're going to have to do it for all of that. So it's a lot easier to just press the consecutive selection. And also you can sort by colors to find your units easily. So that's what I found really useful with this. So we're just going to go ahead and select all of our characters. Remember, you don't have to put equipment on your attack teams right away because you'll have to do this per each battle you go into anyways. So you've got time. Then at the end, you're just going to want to select them all. These are all the characters that I'm using. And I kind of put them in order just because it's just easier for me per team that I'm going to use. So the first team that goes well together is Lost Vein, Merlin, you know, Gauther. And then I use SSR Liz. She's beef, man. She comes in handy. Then my next team on the second row, I just put them in order of where I want them as well. And yeah, and then the last team, I just kind of threw that together, guys. That's just my cleanup team, just in case. And then, yeah, there you have it. I don't need to worry about that. I'm going to put their equipment on later. And then I'm just checking right here. See? So she doesn't have her equipment on. I don't need to put the equipment on right now. I've got time. And equipment's all over the place, so. And there we go. And we're going to go ahead and just read into it. See, I'll show you here the assault team. Don't have to worry about it. It's not going to matter right now. It's even in the rules. Gave myself a time buffer. Go. I'm so excited. I'm too trigger happy right now. I hope I'm not going to fail my guild mates and come in and get wrecked. Just keeping it right here. Just making sure that we read this thoroughly before I do anything. And save. Now we're gonna fight. Okay, enough talking, let's fight. You'll see the battlefield looks different now with the magic buffs I was talking about earlier for each cluster. So you'll see here that someone's already attacking them. You can't go into attack a village if someone's already attacking them. And I can show you what the buffs look like. So we'll go into this. So each of the clusters has one base that is buffing all of the other units. So whether, you know, it be this magic base increases basic stats by 10% when all allies in battle are of the same race. So it has to be strategic, right? If you're building defense teams with the same base, same race, sorry, then that means that your captain's going to give your base that buff. In turn, you're protecting all of the other people in your cluster, giving them that increase of the basic stats of 5%, I believe. And there's a total of 6 buffs for each one of the clusters. So that's how it works. And, you know, you can see the basic stats. You really do not want to make a noob mistake of attacking a base when the magic base has not been taken out yet. This will waste your team resources, okay? So make sure that you attack the bases that have the magic buff on them first. And once you take that down, it will take away those little, I don't know, what is it called, like fire rings that's buffing them. So we're going to fight now. I'm gonna pick a village. Alrighty then, I'm so nervous. Okay. Oh my gosh. So, have a coordinated strategy with your guild of who should attack first. So, in this case, my goal is to take out the magic bases to open up the battlefield for other members to attack. Okay. So, I'm going to go for the magic base in this cluster. And yeah, he has a mono red team, so let's see. Sorry, I keep going back and forth, guys. I'm like, okay, make sure that you look at all of their other teams as well, because then you'll know, you want to be able to clear it with one team. That's optimal, right? So then you save your other 3 teams for other bases, but you know, we'll go into this. We're in it to win it. I'm going to go ahead and just do my Lost Vein team first because I think I can survive it. So I'm going to set them up how I want them to be set up on the field. Yeah, so red SSR Liz. SR Liz. Yeah. SSR Liz. And I'm going to go ahead and put Goddess Liz equipment on her. There we go. So remember to do this. A few of my guildmates already went into battle and they forgot to change the equipment because they're so used to like ungeared PvP. But Oswing's going to take his equipment back from BDM, which is on my defense team. So like I was saying, they're interchangeable. Merlin's going to get her equipment from Arthur. Good thing I have my spreadsheet over here open. And where are you? Where are you? I think I skipped him. Was he on top? Yeah. Okay. Such a noob. Their equipment always shows up on top. Okay. And lastly, Gother. Gouther. Potato, potato. Tomato, tomato. People say things differently. I guess I'm a little bitter about that guy, huh? All right, I think we're all set up. Oh, and we get to go first, guys. Yay. Okay, just making sure I have everything. Okay, there we go. So you have to finish all 5, so make sure that you don't disconnect or that, you know, you exit out when you enter the battle because that will be an automatic loss. And then we're not going to take the L. So I'm just looking at the team again, trying to see who I'm going to aim for first. Remember, don't go into this blindly. You really have to kind of play it right. So you want to be able to heal before moving on to the next defense team, because you're not going to be able to set another hero if you lose one during the battle. So another key tip also is do not forfeit. If you know that you are at a loss, do as much damage as possible to help out your guildmate who can attack next to clean up the village. And here we go. Oh, we didn't go first in CC. So let's see what he does. He has Arthur and Grimoire on the side, so on the far right, so I think he's gonna shield up. And yeah, we were right. And yep, he's gonna attack with Arthur. Oh, and he threw on Escanor to intimidate me. Oh, my Merlin is so squishy, guys. What are we gonna do? So he ranked up my cards. I think we're gonna break his shield. Attack Grimoire because it will be harder to take down Daddy Escanor with him on the field. And freeze Arthur to prevent him from buffing. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Go! Freeze him. Oh, and I'm such a noob! So this magic base, he was actually immune. His magic buff is immune to petrify, freeze, and stun. So I'm useless. So he's hitting me, oh my gosh. Okay. AoE with Hauser, which ranked up Blossbane. I ain't even mad. So I think I'm just gonna hit him with the rank 3. I'm gonna rank up my Red Liz. Her attack card does heal. Her AoE card. So I'm hoping to get some HP back. Oh, I'm such a noob! And hopefully he doesn't drain my ult here, guys. I'm hoping I can keep this. Oh, they don't like Merlin at all. Okay, kind of works in my favor. So I'm gonna heal. I have to heal. Main thing, always have a healer on your unit. So I want to heal, but I'm gonna give myself defense. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Sorry, I can't. This is new to me, to be able to do this and play at the same time. Also, anxiety. Okay, so I survived my ult. We're gonna take his ult. Okay, he killed my Merlin, no! But we're gonna salvage this. We have heal cards, and I think we're gonna take down Hauser if we can. So, yeah, we're definitely gonna heal. Have the Lost Vein cards merge. Combine those. Gold heal. Yeah. And then we have an attack disable for the next round. Who knew she'd be such a good unit? If you haven't, I might just take her to PvP. And we have Liz's ult, which is ultimately what I want because now I'm down to 3 characters going into the next team. Is that gonna drain me? No, that's only 1, right? So it didn't drain me, so I'm able to heal. Going to, I think, attack disable, and we're gonna heal again just to be safe. I was really hoping that I could take out this base with 1 team, but I don't know. It's 3 characters. Lost Vein Gauther, okay. Here we go. Oh, ha! He buffs now. It's too late, Arthur. It's too late. And you're not gonna drain me. Okay, well, my Lost Vein is going to steal it back with his ult, his health. Let me see. Yeah, I should heal first. I'm gonna Lost Vein ult and I'm gonna go. Nice. I don't think I can stream on Twitch. This is my heart is racing. Well, we made it! We're down 1 character, but that's okay.
Bye-bye!
Bye-bye! I like finishing off with Delta in PvP, because it's just a talk to them. Bye-bye! Hopefully we don't disconnect here. It does get really laggy, guys. So... I'm on BlueStacks, and I'm recording on a separate recorder, so... It's taking a lot of CPU usage. I'm just super nervous that it's gonna like crash during the fight and I'm gonna lose. We're going against Droll, Sariel, Green Lilia. Okay. For what? Her damage increase and attack down? Is that why we're using her? And Valenti? Why? Okay. So we automatically get into the next without having to click on it. So, that's good to know. Okay. We didn't go first because we have 3 characters. Oh well. But we're gonna do our best to dwindle it down so someone else can clean up. But I'm hoping I can rush Lost Vein's ult and just go on. I'm hoping your team weak, Guillermo. Okay. There we go. Scary. So we have Droll's command on. Oh, that hurts, sorry, but I'll take the rank ups. We just need to survive this. So Sariel's our threat, so I'm gonna attack him. So I'm gonna do the Lost Vein, and he'll get his health back, lifesteal, and I should re-shield up. Or no, we're gonna heal. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. Patience. Oh man. Okay, so I drew my Lost Vein ult. Let's see here. So you know, Droll's commandment is kind of working in my favor because I only have 3 characters and it keeps giving me resistance, so I'm not dying as fast as I thought I would. So I'm gonna rank up, I'm gonna attack disable, and I'm gonna go ahead and just ult them. Here we go. Patience fingers! Oh, it's not working out the way I thought it would, okay. Yeah, Valenti's resistance, her passive's hurting me right now. So with my card draw, let's see what I can do. I'm gonna have to try to kill her. And I think I'm gonna combine Liz and shield up, giving me that defense increase, defense related stats. And also I'm gonna build her ult. So I do want to heal. Thank goodness for the Lost Main ult. I'm so nervous. Okay. So, okay, he taunts. That's fine. Patience. Okay, so I don't think I can kill. I definitely have to heal. And I want to survive his ult. Nope. I'm gonna rank up Gother so that I can just buff myself, and hopefully I survive his AoE ult. Heal. Gold Invasion Arrow. Gothers. Okay. I just need to survive this ult. I'm hoping that did enough. I also have the resistance buffs on. Okay. Didn't hurt as bad as I thought it would. So I'm gonna Lost Main just to make sure. I'm gonna gold heal. Yeah, no. I don't think I should do that. Let's ult first. Gold heal and finish off. Yes. Come on. Okay. At least she didn't patience. I really did the heal. Oh, it's so beautiful. Hey, we're not dead yet, though. I'm really surprised. I'm just not drawing any Lost Main cards. I'm petrified. Let's combine, attack, disable, and I'm just gonna throw away a card for card draw. Hopefully I get a Lost Main card so I can finish him off. I'm just really surprised that we're surviving right now. Okay, so we have 2 Meliodas cards. I think that should finish him off. We'll heal. This is perfect. We can go into the next team and test our luck again. Oh. Go. Come on. Okay, good. I thought I was gonna have to go another turn. Did it! Brought my Merlin in for what? I'm so mad. Okay, let's make sure. Please don't disconnect. Just waiting. You think I'm able to do this? I don't know. I'd be pretty surprised if I can get through. 3 characters. Pierce. This is... I'm actually pretty nervous. Who does he have? Weinhardt? Oh, increases Pierce. That's why. That makes sense. I'm so scared of the AoE, which could wipe out my whole team. I'm not gonna go first, of course. Also, he has Meliodas on the right and Lilia. Meliodas will always corrosion first. So I'm not afraid of that. So there's his corrosion. Alright, okay, not a damage dealer, but I guess they're using him for his passive. I think I'm gonna attack disable, and I'm gonna remove our debuff with her rank 1 shield. Because I don't like that corrosion. We don't need to take extra damage. We're gonna survive! I will survive! Ooh, that's not a bad card draw. Come on, crit me. Break up Meliodas. Oh, that hurt. Okay, that hurt. But we can lifesteal it back. Oh, okay, I didn't survive. Oh no. Alright, I have to go for the Lilia. She needs to die for the other units to be useless. Yeah, I'm gonna... 2? Yeah, I'm gonna hit her twice. Oh, she's pretty beefy. This person has equipment on her, and cosmetics. She took them gold cards like a champ. Let's see what she does. Don't take away my ult. Do not drain me. Corrosion. Okay. Oh, she healed. You might have a chance. You might have a chance. Okay, go. I'm scared of that heal. Let's ult first, then heal. Oh my god. Or should I heal first? No, I'll ult. Ult? Then heal? Yeah, I'll do that. Okay. Alright, ult, and then I'll heal. No! I should have healed first! My ult killed me. Okay, now I know. I should have healed first, because now I have to move into the next round with, like, they're like basically half health, except for Lost Vein. It's nerve-wracking. I think I'm fighting Kyo and Melascula? Melascula needs to die with her passive. And Kyo is a big threat. Big threat with his ignites. We have 3 characters. I can't believe we're doing this. This is freaking nuts. If I clear this, I'm you know, I don't know. Pretty good for a first Guild Wars run. So, let's see here. I'm not gonna go first, of course. What to do. I gotta think about what I should do. So he has an Alaska and Zeldris on the far right. So Alaska is gonna inhale. Yep. Take down my HP. Okay, so they're going after my healer. Ooh. I get so scared. I think he's their damage dealer, but it's pretty okay. So I'm gonna heal just to take off those ignites. Yeah. So I'm gonna rank up Liz. Take off my ignites. And her attack card again, right? Like heals. So. Ooh. I hope he ranks up my Meliodas so I can build my Lost Vein ult. Please do that. They are not critting. I'm going for my healer. Don't kill us. Oh no. Thank goodness for Goddess Liz's equipment because she's surviving those hits. I think we're gonna... Let's single target Melascula with Lost Vein and attack disable. I'm so nervous. Oh! It killed my man! Liz! But we have Galthar's ult, so we can AoE. We didn't take away Galthar's ult. Okay. And then we're gonna AoE. So let's hope this kills. Oh. It's the ignites, you guys. They took my healer. That would have killed. I'm down to 2 characters. What's he gonna do? He's gonna drain my lost mate, huh? Yeah. Of course he takes my ult. But surprise! Butt suck! I got a merger. So I'm gonna I survived it. Okay. We're gonna single target Melascula just to make sure that she dies and we don't activate and we're out. 2 characters. I'm for sure gonna die on the next team, you guys. There's no way I can win with 2 characters. This is so nuts. So nuts. Where am I? Okay. Super nervous. There we go. Alright. Last team. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Let's take it all the way home. 2 characters. Hendrickson, Festival King, Green Deanne for her taunt. Oh, and Gil Thunder. Okay. Okay. Are they beef? I'm hoping they're not beef. Top tier unit lost mate. Okay. I really don't want King to throw up on me. I'm so super nervous. But we've gotten this far. We got a merger. The RNG gods are looking down on us. Let's see how hard he hits. Oh, that's pretty weak. Okay, he's going for my Gother. King is a threat for sure. Yeah. But he has 2 taunters. So I think I'm just gonna rank up my Meliodas and just damage his Gil Thunder? Yeah. Yeah, I gotta damage Gil Thunder. And get him off the field. Take their defense down. Okay, I got my ult, but that's gonna go away, I think, because of Festival King's passive. Is it? Do I have 3 on me? Oh yeah, of course, he puts 3 now. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna lose it. Okay. That's okay. I'm just gonna damage. Nice. I just need to survive. Don't hit my lost mate. If I can ult, I think I got this in the bank, guys. I just need to get my ult off. I don't think they can kill me. Okay, they're going for my Gother. Oh my gosh, okay. Yeah, just don't go for my Meliodas. Alright. Let's see here. I'm gonna ult. And that should kill. And then I'm gonna make sure that I kill King. Oh, we freaking did it! We lost characters! Oh my gosh, I'm so freaking excited! Cool, so I took down a magic base. I did my part. I feel like stormtroopers right now. That was nuts. That was so nuts, but wow. I can't believe it. Okay. As you can see, they don't have the cluster buff anymore, and my guildmate's already going in. There you have it, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really, really appreciate it. I mean, we got 500 points, you know, from the other guildmates clearing the other clusters. I took down that magic base. Now everyone can come in and do that. I really hope this was useful for anybody who's just curious about how Guild Wars works and just giving you the inside scoop. Hopefully it comes to global that they open this up for ungeared and expand it more than the top 32. It'd be super fun just to get everyone else to see this interface. Um, Please like and subscribe to my channel. I really, really appreciate your support, and I'll see you next time, my sins. Good luck in Guild Wars. Bye!